There's some quite traditional routes where people will come in as school leavers, and we really encourage school leavers to apply. I think sometimes people think if they're coming straight from school that they're at a disadvantage because maybe they haven't got as much work experience as other people who may be older. But our school leavers actually perform very well in the degree and compete very well coming on to apply for the degree. So we have people who are coming from a school background who might have various life experience or may have done paid or voluntary work. We have people coming on as well then who have done other degrees, or we have people who come in from all walks of life. We have some examples of people who come in with backgrounds from retail, from business and finance backgrounds, as well as some of the traditional pathways through social care, psychology backgrounds, etc. I think if somebody is thinking about doing social work, it's about do your homework before you apply. It is professional training. It's a very good degree, but it's a very complex degree with it being 50% academic and 50% practice learning. So what I would say to people is be sure that social work is what you actually want to do. If you know a social worker or you have access to a social worker, go and talk to them. Go and talk to them about what their job's like, what's the good bits, what's the not so good bits. Think about whether that's for you. Whenever you get through the UCAS stage and you've got through the academic assessment, you're then asked to complete a personal statement of 600 words, which is specific to your application to social work. If you're successful at that, then you are called for an individual interview. Now we do find that some people, for whatever reason, don't get through at the personal statement stage or at the interview stage, but what we would say is ask for feedback. Feedback is provided from your interviews. Ask for that feedback and come back and reapply. It's about preparation, so don't give up. If it's something that you really want to do, we would definitely say don't give up. We have a lot of people on the course who've applied a couple of times, and it's taken them that for whatever age and stage they're at in life to come back and reapply before they get on.
Since I've come to the Education Authority, to the Education Welfare Service, I've been involved with supporting students, and I put my name forward to become a practice teacher. The process we're involved in is shortlisting and marking the personal statements. I'd also be involved in the interviewing process for the degree. The interview for the social work degree is for admission onto the course, is to get a place on the social work degree. We'd welcome them to the process, and we'd explain that we haven't seen the personal statement and don't feel that you're repeating yourself and you're giving information that you've already shared with us, because the personal statement is very, very important for it gets you to the interview stage. Nice to showcase that piece of great work that's got you to the interview. On the panel there will be a university lecturer, an experienced social worker. We'd explain our roles, tell them a bit about our backgrounds, who we are, what we do, and we try and just let them feel that we've been through this ourselves. The interviewee would read the case study and they come in and give us feedback, maybe identifying a value-based exercise. So we'd ask some questions. It'd be quite a generic set of questions that's asked everybody coming through on the day. And again, it's about their skills and the reasons why they're planning to become a social worker, their values, the qualities they can bring to the role, any experience they have that can bring to the role, life experience, and really get the reasons out to the panel on why they want to become a social worker, what's driven them to be there, and why social work's for them. The advice I'd give to someone to get a good firm social work value base would be to do some research, see what's entailed online from NISC, see what's on the degree, read a social work book, speak to a social worker as well. Definitely do your homework, and if you come prepared, it shows in the interview, and your confidence will shine through as well, and we'll be able to see the eagerness and the hunger to get a place in the course.